Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Sol here, and today is December 7th, and we have Dr. T Volcano Island on our archipelago. I know it's kind of late. I apologize. I was kind of busy today, so I couldn't record a video earlier today. In any case, I needed to collect 7.7 million gold pieces in order to start the upgrade for tank 16. So that's part of the reason I decided to wait. So I went ahead and took him out just a few minutes ago. Let me show you really quickly how I did it. I want to say stage 7 was a really hard stage. I boosted because again I needed to collect the gold pieces for my tanks. I boosted my power stone chance, resource reward, and the masterpieces of damage, health, and GB. So here we see in stage 1. A pretty simple stage. I just dropped my troops willy-nilly, not caring a lot about where they landed, and just let them spread. At the last second, I don't think I shocked anything particular, but there's a lot of GB on the left side, so if you think you're gonna be having trouble, please do destroy with GB what needs to be destroyed that countered your troops. If it's the cannon, do the cannon. If it's a shock launcher, do the shock launcher. So that was stage 1. Let's take a look at stage 2. Here we go. Stage 2, similar difficulty as stage 1. A little bit more health on the HQ and some of the defenses, but there's a lot of GB on the right, on the center, on the left. The left seems has a little bit more GB. The only thing that you have to contend with is that flamethrower. But if you're using rifleman medic, or if you're using rifleman, just either smoke them past that point, or shock that thing before you approach it, or just drop a med kit in front of it. But in any case, there's a lot of GB. You can pretty much destroy with GB any 2 or 3 if you're low level of those defenses, and you'll still be okay. So I'm approaching here from the left, and this is gonna be pretty easy from here. Chucking the cannons again just because I didn't want to lose any troops, but those cannons would have to take 3 shots to destroy my riflemen. Remember, I have the masterpiece of health boosted, so it's 32 plus 32 plus 14. So what is the number that I have for health boosted? 82%. 82% for health, 82% for damage, and 118% for GB. So that's a pretty significant amount. But that just take into account that is just the masterpieces that I have boosted at that moment. So let's take a look at stage 3. Getting a little bit more complicated. For me, I like the left a lot better because the defenses are a lot lower level. Level 2 versus dealing with level 17 and level 9 sniper towers. So from here, I just dropped some critters just to distract the mortars. Not that I needed to, but just out of doing that constantly in terms of PvP basis. You see that also had the effect of distracting the boom or the cannon so that he wouldn't be able to fire. Already making my rounds out, all the defenses are out, just flirt to the top corner and you should be okay. Again, always use your GBE wisely. Destroy what needs to be counter for your specific troop combination, and then go from there. Really, Dr. T, if you're really low level, you'll be able to reach maybe stage 4, stage 5. If you're medium level, stage 4 and 5 would be secure. Stage 6 would be a little bit iffy for you. And then stage 7, like today, it was really hard. Even though I was boosted, I barely made it. Maybe it was because I made some mistakes. Really not sure. We'll watch the replay and figure that out together. Again, I'm here destroying with GBE what counters my troops. I don't want my troops slowing down. My troops slow down, the momentum goes down, I lose more troops, and then that just becomes an endless cycle. So I land my troops here on the right side, and I take down on that on that mortar. And I'm not sure if I kept progressing. No, I didn't. So I then floor my troops to the top. I'm gonna throw a critter pack to destroy that cannon and boom cannon there. That's gonna buy enough time for my troops to get there and destroy them. You see, I'm getting some of those troops. Some of the troops are actually heading southward, so I need to counter that really, really quickly. Flare to the middle so that they focus on all those defenses that are right there. That mortar hit me, but they're not going to be able to destroy my Sukas. At least the riflemen, not less. Now flare to the corner, the 3 o'clock corner, and that HQ is going to go down. Alright, and that was stage 4 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. Let's take a look at stage 5. I lost only 4 riflemen here. Got a crystal, which was really nice. Here again, from my point of view, the right side would have been better. There's overall there's less splash damage defenses. You see, there's a lot of mines up on this side, machine guns and flamethrowers, and overall there's less stuff. So, not counting the fact that you're going directly to the HQ, which is always a better proposition. So again, destroying what counters my troops: rocket launchers, shock launchers. I know I left one here, but the idea is that my medics can keep up with the damage of one rocket launcher, no problem. Now that I destroyed that the shock launcher on that corner, then it's just a matter of sending some critters to distract, and then just engaging. I think I'm gonna shock. Yes, I do. Those 2 cannons there fired twice. That was 2 of the 4 riflemen that I lost on this wave. I think the other 2 are gonna come from here, from this top. Once my troops start getting closer. Actually, I shocked it, so maybe I didn't lose it there. Maybe I lost them on the landing. Now there we go. That boom cannon is for sure gonna fire. There we go. He fired once. So he only fired once. I think the other one I lost it on the landing. So on the landing 1, the other one's here on the bottom. In any case, I already made it to the 3 o'clock position, and there's anything else I can hit my troops. So this is gonna be an easy takedown from here. And boom, goes down stage number 5. Alright, let's take a look at stage number 6. Lost a little bit more troops, 12 riflemen, not that bad either. But in this case, it has to be obvious to you guys that the right side is the best option. Even though there's a lot of rocket launchers, you don't have to deal with this mass of defenses on this side. So right it is, countering what counters my troops. You saw me destroying the shock launchers on the right of the HQ, or on the left of the HQ, sorry. Destroying the shock launcher and the pair of rocket launchers here in the extreme right. The reason for being these 2 and not the other ones, even though this one has a higher level, is that I can shock all these defenses with 1 shock. And to me, that trumps any other thing. So here, some of the troops are diverging to the left. You're seeing them going in there. Because I didn't want them going anywhere else, I let them, I cover them with the smoke, so that then I can essentially flare them up and they can stay up in a group. You saw that the rocket launchers were firing, but my medics were able to keep up, especially after the Cryoneers froze those rocket launchers. Then for sure my medics can take on that damage and heal them really, really quickly. Making my way in through the defenses. Cryoneers are doing their job, freezing that boom cannon, freezing the mortar, reducing the damage output. So there isn't anything scary that I have to worry about, or anything like huge that I say I need to take care of. This is just slowly progressing. I think at this point I have so much GB still left that it was just funny. So covering the troops here on the south, because they were about to. I'm about to destroy the HQ, and those cannons are firing. I think I end up losing, like I said, I end up losing 12 riflemen on stage 6. So far, stage 6 is it's a step up of stage 5 in terms of difficulty, but not impossible. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will be able to reach stage 6, not problem at all. This stage, I click, and my daughter just bumped me, and I had to back up because I ended up losing 2 barrages. But in any case, here's my attempt. I ended up losing 73 riflemen, 3 medics, 9 sukas, and 3 cryoneers. So yeah, this stage had a lot, at least for RZCM, riflemen, suka, cryoneers, and medics, was a really difficult stage. It's a lot of everything is splash damage defenses, right? So you have to be really careful in what approach you take. For me, I decided to go on the right side again, mainly because the spread of the splash damage defenses was a little bit wider, and there was a little bit more one-shot defenses besides the rocket launcher. Had I gone on this side, I could have maybe essentially cleared this pocket. On hindsight, cleared this pocket right here, and then smoke my troops through here on this corner, and then from there make it up. That would have worked, but I decided that I thought my boost was enough that I could just brute force it, all the way on the north. So let's see what I did. I'm gonna take out. I'm always thinking on my end game. With RZCM, you tend to have to do that. Mainly, sorry, I didn't hit play. Mainly because by the time that you hit their HQ on really high stop defenses or high stop bases like this one, or defenses that are really powerful, you end up losing all your riflemen. And if you end up having something that is splash damage covering the HQ area, your sukas are gonna die. So for me, it was mainly the taking down the shock launchers, right? The shock launchers had a huge range, and there were 3 of them. That meant that they could keep me permanently shocked once I made it to this upper corner. So you see, I'm wasting a lot of GBE taking down those defenses out, and I think I ended up missing 1 artillery. Yeah, I threw an extra artillery there that I didn't, and that forced me to think what I was gonna do. I wanted to take at least this other shock launcher, but the amount of GBE that I had left made it a little bit iffy. So as a test, I let that rocket launcher hit me to see what happened. I saw that my medics could keep up with 1 rocket launcher, and they were taking about 10% of their health. So at that point, I knew that my troops could take on 3, maybe 4 rocket launchers at the same time without dying. So here we go. I'm engaging now. What I didn't count, it's just all the rocket launcher hitting you at the same time, plus the mortar. That cannot happen. So I need to keep those mortars on stasis, shocked. Now you see, I'm focusing on the back because the front is being controlled by the cryoneers, so the damage output is reduced. So I'm focusing on the back set of rocket launcher, on the back set of on the shock launcher, which is gonna come online really soon. So I need to keep that under control. Now, I think there was a part here where I lost a bunch of troops, more than I intended it to. This flamethrower here, just watching, because I didn't counter that flamethrower with a medkit. Essentially, usually when I encounter a flamethrower, my troops are only being damaged by that flamethrower, and therefore my medics can rush and save those guys. However, in this particular case, I was getting hit left and right by rocket launchers, by mortars, so my medics were pretty busy. And when the flamethrower came online, the second that I usually advocate of flamethrower damage was not enough time for my medics to react to that. You see, and I'm gonna lose a bunch of riflemen right there. And actually, the replay is wrong. Here we go. That's the right one. That flamethrower actually took a lot more riflemen that this replay showed. In any case, I'm already all the way to this queue, so flaring to the top, keeping that last shock launcher under stasis, mainly because he is on range of my sukas, and I don't think my sukas can take a full barrage of the rocket launcher. But from here, the medics are actually healing themselves. The rocket launcher on the south is targeting the medics. I'm losing medics slowly because of this boom cannon, but at this point the HQ went down, and down went down Dr. T, the entire series of Dr. T. Like I said, stage 7 was pretty hard one. However, I truly believe that if you were using grenadiers and medics, this stage would have been a lot easier, mainly because of all the splash damage defenses. The machine guns on the south, on the south corner, would have not been able to hit him. So you would have been able to clear the entire south side of the map, left side of the map, and still be okay. The only thing you had to worry was the shock launchers, and you could destroy that with GBE if you're reaching this stage. In any case, guys, I truly appreciate you guys stopping back and checking my video. So I hope this helped you, and if you can, please click the like button and click that subscribe button that just appeared. In any case, I'll see you checking out. Take care.